The Italian model 1870 Cavalry Carbine. One there has the attached bayonet with it. Along with the 1870 rifle, the Italians designed a cavalry carbine. It was first issued in 1871. And it comes with this bayonet that folds back up underneath the stock, and you flip it around, the socket bayonet. And basically it's a 1870 Vetterli style bolt. It's almost identical to the rifle. Well, I think it is identical. Dust cover. Has a little bit different sight on there that was set for the carbine itself. Now generally when you find these, you will find them with the bayonet, but conservatively, you know, I've seen people, you're looking at $700–800, and that's conservative. It's probably more now, but most of the time you will find them without the bayonet, much like this. And bear in mind, if you wish to buy a bayonet for this, you're looking at $300–400, these people that have them. So bear that in mind. If you find an example without the bayonet, you know, don't be paying the full price when it doesn't have everything it needs. And this one here, the reason I warn you about the dust covers is this one here has some dust cover damage to it. It's split, and that's the way that I received it when I bought it from the individual. Okay, move that around here. These are not going to cooperate with me. So yeah, you see a little bit of damage there, but they're basically identical. The action, safety, and the mechanism itself, the trigger and all that, and the older style safety on these is identical to the 1870 rifle and the Troop Special. The only good thing about these here is the Knox form barrel. Now we're getting here, you can see the different markings on there. This gun, I believe, was refinished because the markings look like they've been buffed a little. Okay, but you get all your different markings, serial number there, which this one does match serial number on the stock. This gun was probably refinished because I believe they sanded the stock. The number matches, and whatever the stamping was in it is not visible. This one here, you can barely see the outline of the stock stamp. These guns were carried around, this marking usually is obliterated, even though all of these guns, I believe, when they came out of the arsenal brand new, had some sort of stock stamp on there. Okay, this one here, our stampings are a lot clearer. You can see them pretty well. Serial number. And then this here is on a lot of the guns of this time. Manufacturer, and then the other side is the date. We'll look at that again. Alright, and with the Vetterlis going on from this point here, you see on the one flat there's the date, 1875, the manufacturer, and you can't see it this well on this one, but I will show you on the other. What's our date there? 1884, manufacturer, and on these guns you'll find that round symbol with two P's. That stands for that the parts are interchangeable. Okay, you see that a lot on these Vetterlis. There's actually another little stamp there. Some of them don't hold up well and wear out, but Now we can start getting dates. 1880, 84, I believe. I can't see in this light. I know that one's 1875. Here's a look at it there. That's what the barrel looks like. This tab here is what the bayonet locks on and guides down on. And you only have the one heavy barrel band here, or cap, nose cap thing that holds the short stock. Okay, and then this one here, I have one that has the, we'll look at the cleaning rod here in a minute. You have the trap door and the butt stock, or the butt plate. Okay, on this particular model, you open that up. You gotta kind of use pliers to get this out. And inside the butt stock, ooh, there we go. Is this rod, and what it is, it's two pieces that you swing about and it locks. It's got a slot on this end, slot on this end. I guess you use a screwdriver to make a T-handle, and that's your cleaning rod that goes into this here. Pretty neat. Then you just fold it back up. There you go. All right, at this moment, we're going to take a look at the bayonet, how it locks on there, how to get it off. There is another gun. This was issued 1871. In 1877, they issued a Cavalry Carbine. And even though it kind of looks like this, Cavalry Carbine, the difference is this has like a 17, almost an 18-inch long barrel, and the other gun has almost a 24-inch long barrel, but the bayonets are the same. So if you look here, there's a little ring on the bayonet that slides around and will lock this into place. So you line that up, this is locked, and you line that up with the tab like that, and then you can, this one kind of goes on there a little stiff, there we go, and you get it off. That's kind of a close-up of what this thing looks like. Okay, and there you see the cutout. Again, you're using this here, not the front sight. This bayonet doesn't touch the front sight at all. So you would slip that over there, come down through there, twist it, and go up some more. Make sure this is lined up. On like that, then it's locked in place. And there you have the bayonet. So I'm going to lay these out on the table because this is quite long, and I'll show you the difference as compared to one without the bayonet, the Troop Special, and another gun. I have to kind of get back a ways because the guns are quite long. But with that bayonet affixed, the overall length of this rifle or carbine closely approaches the length of the rifle you see up top. Now, they're the two carbines. The one without the bayonet gives you an idea of how long the gun is with the bayonet folded back. Okay, and that was carried either on a sling or they actually had holsters in the saddle. Now when you affix that bayonet, the overall length of the weapon goes past the Troop Special Model 80, and like I said, it comes very close to being almost the same length, if not slightly longer, than the full-size rifle, which is the 7087 up top there, which that is basically, you know, with the magazine, the 1870 single-shot rifle would be almost the same. It would be the same length. So that's pretty wild, having that on there. And you see, I don't know, you know, now you got a weapon that's the length of a full-size rifle with that bayonet on there. And the reason people take them off is it kind of does make the gun cumbersome in that. But I think when firing it, and the Italians did make a reduced load for the carbine, much like we did back for the trapdoors, a couple grams less of black powder, but then after 1877 they quit doing that. There were no carbine loads. So yeah, the difference between a 17-inch and a almost 30-inch barrel, it's a big difference. But there you have it. Alright, to get the bayonet back, we turn the little collar, line it up, and up, over, and off, and then you kind of line it up with the hole, and there is a channel that goes through there, a groove, and it lines up with that tab, and then you just take it down all the way till it's flush with the muzzle, then push your thing over, and it's locked. So there you go. There's the Cavalry Carbine. Like I said, there is another one similar to this with a longer barrel, but they're kind of quite rare. I don't have one of those, and I don't have an 1870 rifle. So now what we'll do is go on to the next video. Well, we'll take these apart, okay, and then kind of maybe get a close-up of the markings too, and I'll show you, because these have dates and markings on them, so there's something to see, okay. So that's my take on the carbine, and now on to the disassembly video.